In the last segment, I talked about Pershing, and I drilled into brokerage and advisory from a paperwork standpoint. So we talked about Pershing. In this section, I'm going to talk about something that's called Checking App. Checking App is kind of old terminology. It's when you would take a company's account application, attach a check to it, and send it to that company for processing. So let's say that you wanted to buy an American Funds mutual fund. Back in the day, you would fill out an American Funds account application, check which funds you want to invest in and how much. You'd write a check and you'd send that packet with the check along to American Funds. Nowadays, as you learned in our previous segment, you can simply buy those mutual funds directly on the Pershing platform, either under a 5MC or an advisory type of account. So there's really no need to write business directly through the mutual fund company. You can simply buy those mutual funds on our independent brokerage platform. So I'm going to cross this off because I can't think of a reason why you would write it directly when you can simply write it on the Pershing platform and keep your book of business pretty much on one platform. 529 plans are somewhat similar with the idea that there are two big providers currently, John Hancock and American Funds, that are offered as 529 college savings plans offered on the Pershing platform. The smaller 529 outfits like Bright Directions, Bright Start, etc., EdVest, those smaller companies are not available yet on the Pershing platform. So you will want to go the Checking App route to access those platforms. So you'll use Checking App sometimes for 529s, and we'll have a whole SAM School presentation where we talk about 529s. But you're also able to buy a couple platforms directly on Pershing. Variable annuities is definitely where you're going to write the most Checking App business. Sometimes you will physically fill out the annuity app, send it in with a check to Money Concepts or to the annuity company, or sometimes you'll transfer money from Pershing to the annuity itself. The process for opening a variable annuity under MCC is similar to opening up the brokerage new account form. Rather than using the BNAF, the brokerage new account form, you will need to use a variable annuity application from Money Concepts. So in order to use this, you're going to need the VA app, the Money Concepts VA app, and then whatever paperwork you need to get the money from point A to point B, income riders started, all that kind of stuff. That'll make more sense to you in other videos. The VA app is the actual application from the insurance company itself, like Prudential, Jackson, Transamerica, etc. The Money Concepts VA app is Money Concepts' own in-house paperwork that assigns you as the advisor on the VA application. It also provides a lot of the disclosures that your client will need to sign off on or initial NICs to in order to open up the business. It's important to know that this is a Money Concept specific form and this is a annuity company specific form. All of the other forms you're going to need are similar to those needed for Pershing. You're still going to want to use the financial institution disclosure form, the TOA forms, the income forms, the paperless forms, the entitlement type forms. Those forms are specific to whatever company you're going to be doing business with. So that's really important to know. So MCC, for the most part, covers Pershing, covers checking app, but in reality, the only type of checking app business you're really going to use is going to be for variable annuities. Sometimes you'll send a check with your app, literally. Sometimes you'll move someone's account into Pershing, buy some stuff in Pershing, and then transfer the rest to a variable annuity using a TOA form. There's lots of logistical tricks to the trade to doing this efficiently, but just big picture, I want you to understand that MCC is different from MCI, and this is what's in your MCC umbrella.